close your eyes and let the calm of night envelop you. Tonight, I want you to reflect on something that quietly shapes the very foundation of your life, the influence of honoring commitments to family. In the rush of daily routines, deadlines, and personal ambitions, it is easy to overlook the subtle, profound role that family plays in shaping your values, your sense of belonging, and the person you become. Family is more than a word. It is a network of love, responsibility, and connection that guides, challenges, and supports you in ways both visible and unseen. Honoring commitments to family is not always about grand gestures or public displays. Often, it is in the small, consistent actions, the time you take to listen, the patience you show, the effort to nurture relationships, and the quiet attention to needs that may not be voiced. These moments build trust, create stability, and reinforce the bonds that sustain life through both joy and adversity. Every promise kept, every responsibility honored, plants seeds of strength and love that grow over time, shaping the emotional landscape of your family and yourself. Consider the times you may have neglected family commitments, even unintentionally. Perhaps a missed phone call, a postponed visit, or a forgotten task seemed minor at the moment, yet left a subtle mark. These small lapses ripple through relationships, eroding trust and connection slowly, quietly, and yet every conscious effort to honor your commitments, no matter how small, carries tremendous weight. It tells those you love and yourself that you value connection over convenience, responsibility over neglect, and love over indifference. The practice of honoring family commitments transforms your character. It teaches patience, empathy, and integrity. When you act with awareness and care, you cultivate a sense of discipline, a recognition that your actions impact more than just yourself. You begin to see life not as a series of isolated choices, but as a tapestry woven through relationships, responsibilities, and interdependence. Every fulfilled commitment strengthens this tapestry, creating resilience, understanding, and enduring bonds. Even when honoring commitments requires sacrifice, the lessons are profound. Life will ask you to adjust your plans, set aside convenience, and extend energy toward those who matter most. In these moments, you discover the quiet strength of love expressed through action. You learn to navigate the balance between personal desires and collective needs, and you grow in maturity, awareness, and emotional intelligence. These are lessons that cannot be taught in isolation. They are lived moment by moment through the practice of honoring family commitments. Think about the subtle influence on your own growth. When you consistently honor commitments to family, you internalize values of reliability, responsibility, and empathy. You become a person whose word carries weight, whose actions are intentional, and whose relationships are grounded in trust and respect. This influence extends far beyond family, shaping friendships, partnerships, and professional interactions. Because the foundation of character is built within the earliest and closest bonds, there is also a hidden ripple effect. Children, siblings, parents, and extended family members learn through observation. They witness your commitment, your reliability, and your respect for responsibilities. And these lessons shape the next generation. By honoring your commitments, you become a quiet guide, a living example of integrity care, and the subtle power of consistent, thoughtful action, your influence grows not through words, but through lived experience. Consider how honoring family commitments fosters gratitude and perspective. Life is unpredictable, and relationships are fragile. When you engage intentionally with those who matter most, you recognize the privilege of connection, the beauty of shared history, and the richness of support that family provides. Gratitude emerges naturally when you acknowledge that every act of care, every kept promise, and every moment of presence contributes to the larger story of love, growth, and stability. Tonight, as you lie in the stillness of night, imagine your family, those closest to you, those whose presence you sometimes take for granted. Picture yourself acting with intention, honoring commitments, offering time, attention, and care. Feel the subtle transformation within you, the expansion of empathy, the growth of patience, and the deepening of connection. Imagine the trust strengthened, the bonds solidified, and the love amplified through consistent, thoughtful action. Honoring family commitments is not always easy, but it is transformative. It shapes your character, nurtures your relationships, and creates a foundation for resilience, love, and understanding. Every small effort matters, every fulfilled promise matters, and every conscious action leaves a lasting imprint on the lives of those you care about, and on your own life as well. As you drift into sleep tonight, allow this awareness to settle in your heart. Let it remind you of the quiet power of consistent care, the profound impact of honoring promises, and the subtle strength that comes from being reliable, present, and thoughtful. Imagine the ripples of influence expanding outward, strengthening relationships, shaping character, and cultivating love. Good night. Rest deeply and awaken tomorrow, ready to honor your commitments to family, to act with intention, and to allow the transformative power of care, presence, and responsibility to shape your life and the lives of those you love.